going on? What's going on? How's it going out there, humans? My name is Jaime, giving you my first version of this stand up news because this news is so crazy, it's got to be a joke. I mean, there's no way you could sit down and talk about stuff like this without it being like, you got to be kidding. There's just so much crazy stuff going on. Wouldn't you agree? That's what I'm saying. Exactly what I'm saying right here. So let's get on with some crazy news. Like I said, this news is so crazy, it's got to be a joke. So let's roll with it. Let's roll with it. AI chatbots can hallucinate and make things up. Why is this happening and how to spot it? First of all, I believe AI is fake. I don't care what nobody says. People get mad at me when I say this. I get judged all the time. Like, AI's got to be fake. I mean, first of all, like self-checkout machines are asking for tips. All right? Change my mind. All right, come on, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's just all this stuff going on. Like, if it's a robot to start asking for money, and now they're hallucinating, and it's probably because of the this new MK Ultra program, the people working the supposed to be AI chatbots, got to speak in robot talk. You know what I'm saying? They probably start tripping out on all these drugs you're giving them and pumping through their bodies to keep them running and doing all this AI magic. You got to render another image, like you see when somebody says like render that image happier. And it's just not enough for us humans. Like, nothing is never enough for us. It's just like render it, make it even happier. It's like, no. Happier than that. And then like the robots all like, look, man, I done found all these ways to make this shit happy. And you're still like, make it happier. Can't you go a little more? And then that's what I'm saying, man. You be stressing these people out to where the human part comes out. Where they're like, all right, fuck it. Now I'm tripping. Or the AI it lies. Like AI is lying to people. The chat GPT is like making up lies to people and shit and like manipulating like knowledge and information. It's just crazy that people are just allowing it to happen. It's just bananas. I will pause for a quick refreshment. So I was looking at some other news and you see some other news out there, Americans who struggle to afford rent are dying sooner. Okay, somebody got paid to write this article, first of all. And no shit, people are affording that can't pay rent are dying sooner because probably if they can't pay for rent, they can't pay for food either. Like, no shit. Like, somebody else got paid to write this article. Like, you're a genius. You're so smart. You're so smart, this guy. Somebody give this guy a sticker or whoever it is. Like, I just keep going to reverting to that old saying. But I am old, so it's okay. So yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of crazy news out there. Like I said, you can't sit down with this because it's like, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me, I mean, I can't make these up. These are real. This is real stuff going on out here. New Oregon law removes reading, writing, and math requirements to help students of color. I can't make this up. If this isn't a Biden made ass law, like came from the same dude that was like, poor kids are just as smart as white kids. This is coming crazy. Like, I mean, this is a real law that just passed for our children of the future who are supposed to like run things when we're gone. They're supposed to be in charge when we're gone. Like, whoa. I mean, I used to remember those Tupac songs. Like, he'd be like, I see the future, it is hopeless. Because like, he saw a takeover happening. Like, maybe that was like the warning. It was like the warning. My goodness. Like, protect your children. Because, I mean, teach them some more. Maybe you better start homeschooling more kids. Giving them some better homeschooling programs. Because goodness gracious. What are your kids going to come do when they get... Oh my God. They're going to have math. And then your children are going to get jobs. And they don't have to read or write. Like, what are they going to sign when it comes to, like, their benefits and shit? My goodness. You're going to need those, like, permission slips. Like, parents are going to be dying next to their kids looking at all their benefits of the future and shit. Like, and the grandkids. Like, let me see that shit. Don't sign anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to have to keep an eye out for our kids out here. It's going to be crazy. They're coming out for them. They're just going to make them all stupider. I hear some of them can't even read cursive. Like, people are saying, like, cursive is this true? Like, cursive is a foreign language to the children of this era. Like, like it's like a code that the parents still have. Like, oh yeah, you guys can use all this tech, but we just write cursive and we'll just hide the treasure. You ain't finding shit. Now what? Go TikTok that shit. Cheers out there. Cheers out there. I'll tell you, the news is just bananas out there. A report came out on some of the government spending, and it's got everybody tripping out there. Everybody's going crazy and doing. They don't look. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. Okay, they found out a list of just a few things the government was just spending money on. Look, transgender monkeys. Okay, the government just had to spend money on some transgender. I guess the government was like, everybody needs a transgender monkey on this table, or this, on the board. So they had to spend all this money and government funding to, like, genetically modify the right ones, and $8,000 lobster tanks. Because I guess if you work for the government, you get to get fresh lobster tanks directly from the ocean and keep them in your house for storage, and you can just get to eat them on tap. You just get lobsters on tap, because it's on the government, right? Or it's all on us. Like, we're just flipping that bill. Gosh, lobster tanks for $8,000. And so people just find out what the government's spending. Like I said, there was an old world leader said, if we found out what the government was doing with our money today, we would riot tomorrow. But too bad we just fighting our neighbors and shit. Like, we just do it because, like, we find out today, and then tomorrow we hate our neighbors. like damn, Biden's stealing more money. But damn, I hate that dude because he's a Republican or whatever, or he's a liberal. Like, they just put labels on people just to separate us, and we don't even care about the real shit be going on, and they just be taking our money to the bag. Imagine what their stacks look like. All these rappers, like, stacks on stacks, and they got all these stacks and racks, right? You wish, man. Like, that's why you got to flash your money. That's probably all of it that you show us. And then you got to go collect it at the end. Look, that's mine, and I know I got all the serial numbers memorized. You better give me all that shit back. You know what I'm saying? With all these rappers acting like they got loot like that. But I'm just saying. This news is crazy out here. In some other news also, you see like headlines coming out here, like, Biden's going to try to run again. Like, he's coming for presidency again. Goodness gracious. Like, this dude's old. And, like, all of them are old. It seems like all the presidents get old and they age, super fast every time they get in office. But this dude, like, started off already old. Like, started off, like, at a bad time. Like, I felt like, some things are about timing. And his timing was just a bad one. Because, like, this article came out in Forbes. It was like, why President Biden needs weed in 2024. In my opinion, I think he needs a nursing home. Like, he needs more than just weed. Like, he needs some stuff for, like, Alzheimer's, medication. Like, he needs, like, hooked on phonics. Like, he needs, like, 24-hour home care. Because, I mean, just recently, my man, here, look, this is what he did just recently. And, like, you can go back, like, months and months. He probably did it, like, every week until today. But, like, just maybe 2 days ago, this happened. On Christmas weekend. Like, on Christmas weekend, this happened. He was like. And by the way, there was nobody back there. It was like the crowd was this way. Okay, he was supposed to be talking everybody this way, and he turned around and, like, said Merry Christmas to, like, whatever was back there in the curtain. And that guy is like the commander-in-chief. And that's why I say, like, so he needs weed in 2024. Like, is he going to try to use that to, like, win this new election? I mean, I don't get it. I missed my beer on that reach. Sorry, my bad. I got to use my dominant hand, get a better grip on it. I got to get a better grip. So, an Ohio McDonald's closes after a customer says they got a crack pipe during a drive-thru. Goodness gracious. I've had some crazy drive-thru orders myself, but I've never got a crack pipe. Like, I can honestly say I never got a crack pipe. Like, I mean, I've told stories in my podcast back in the day where I was like, I ordered some food one time, got a quarter pounder order. I was like, let me get number 3. Let me large size it. Back when you just large size it, it was like 39 cents. Before it was like $13 for your regular combo. And I was like, let me get my double quarter combo. And then fucking it was just a whole stack of bacon inside. And like I said, when I brought it back to the lady, she was just like, oh, he can't read, baby. I was like, my bad. Well, like, I got ordered at number 3, so I'll get you, she take care of me, right? She got me my food. But goodness gracious, you find a crack pipe when you're going through the drive-thru. That's way more than, than like a little bonus toy. It wasn't a Happy Meal. That was a cracky meal. So lately I've been driving around, I work and I got to drive to different locations and stuff like that. So when I see on the freeway, they promote things all over the place on all these billboards. And I see one is like the Color Purple musical. I'm like, wow. Isn't that crazy? It's just wild to me that they turned like dramatic events into like musicals. Like, because last time I remember the Color Purple movie, and like it wasn't like a happy movie. Like a lot of bad shit happened, and then finally she got to be with her family at the end. Like it was like finally it was like after all your fucking ass whoopings and like all the crazy drama and all the crazy shit that happened, all the people you lost, and all the crazy, all the bad stuff, and then finally got a little bit of happiness at the end. Like who wants to go sit through a sad ass musical like that? It's like every song better they probably have you all pissed off. But I'm just saying, like, what's next? Holocaust coming to Broadway. Well, I enjoyed myself out here sharing a little bit of these news topics with you, and I'll be out here next week. My name is Jaime, and I'll see you then. See ya.